In addition to that, you know what it is, dude? It is those 6 emotional needs that I'm always talking about that we're just not meeting for teachers. Like, they
Mhm.
don't feel that they matter. They don't feel significant. They don't feel connected. They don't feel a part of something bigger than themselves. You know, the fuel for teaching is seeing the difference, seeing graphic evidence that your work matters. And that right now is my work with superintendents and principals. Man, but the only thing you should be focusing on right now is proving to your teachers that they're changing the lives of kids, to give them evidence. Put kids in front of them after school in the library for your 40-minute faculty meeting and let kids tell these teachers the difference that's being made in their lives today because of the work. Like, I think, there's so much to this. First of all, like, we're numb to it. We're teachers are numb to it because this is what we do. I guarantee you, if a teacher could explain what they do to just a lay person in public, that person would cry. Like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're heroic." But for a teacher, man, that's Tuesday. What do you mean heroic? This is what we do. It's like those pictures that drive me crazy, dude. I think we talked about this last time is, oh my god, I'm starting to sweat. I'm getting fired up. Listen, man, like, those memes that you see on social media where it's like, I tell you a classic one is there's a kid, it's a young girl, she's autistic, she's on the stage in the cafetorium, and she's laying down. They have the weighted blanket and coats on top of her 'cause she's so overstimulated. One person in the school she connects with her teacher's laying next to her on the stage, holding her, while this kid is having a meltdown, and it gets a million views, and, "Oh my god, what a hero, I love her, what an amazing teacher to lay on the ground with it." What dude, that happens every day. Like, that happens thousands of times a day in thousands of schools across the nation. But the problem with teachers, we see a kid crying and a teacher consoling a kid after traumatic on the way to get coffee down in the workroom and to get an extra and steal a ream of paper. And we just, "Oh, well, that's cute," and we just keep going. Like that, no, man, it's not cute. A life is being changed because of this educator who is the most important, the most influential adult in the life of that kid. And I think, man, if we can get back to figuring out how to fill those emotional needs of those teachers that they feel like they're not being met, feeling that you matter, feeling loved, feeling connected to your school family, to your classroom family, feeling a sense of consistency and certainty. Like, that's the thing that we all need, man, right now is a sense of certainty, connection, significance, growth, to feel like we matter. If we could figure out that, that's the real paycheck to focus on.
It's funny you say that because I just met yesterday our team. Our district has given us the next 4 Fridays off, which
Yep.
I'm loving it. We're not off. The students have a holiday, but we have a work day. Well, yesterday during our planning meeting, our assistant principal came in and was just like, "Hey, just talk to me. Tell me what's going on." She just wanted to know the vibe. This again, teacher shortages. We have AP shortages. We have para shortages. We have sub shortages. I mean, we have special education inclusion teachers substituting classes so there's kids that's not getting services. We have secretaries leaving their post to the front to go substitute classes. I mean, it is this the shortage. Like I say, when I say I feel it, and so we try not to burden her with too much of anything. We kind of internalize it, as a team, and we take care of it ourselves. But she actually came in, and one of the things that one of our teachers said was, "We just want to feel like we matter. We want to feel like we're noticed and we're recognized for what we do." And when she said that, you could see that the administrators, it changed for her because that cry out, just like you were saying, that's that goal, that emotional connection with what I'm doing and how I feel. I what I do has worth because this kid who was hurt because of this now is consoled and is able to go on and now knows I have an ally on this campus. But like you say, we become numb to that because it happens so much.
Yep. It's
And it's like you,
fascinating to watch. In addition to that, man, what we're being focused and listen, I'm not saying this is every school. This is generally across the board. There are exceptions for sure, but the
absolutely.
conversations around teachers and people talking at teachers, no one's talking with teachers, they're talking at teachers, and typically what we find are all those metrics of we're looking at. Well, we got this kid, and well, this kid. Well, you know what, man? Like data, that's all that frontal cortex, rational mind thing. That doesn't shift inspiration or motivation. It's certainly, no one's that is just survival talk for teachers, man. But to thrive, we have to talk about the emotional aspects of teaching. And that is changing a kid's life. That's the only thing anybody really wants to do. Use the content of our classroom, whatever that is, the subject matter doesn't even matter. Use the content to make a deep, profound, lifelong, significant difference in the life of a kid. And that's the only thing really teachers want to talk about. Look, man, the data is going to work itself out. It's going to be fine if we can talk about how to use the content of this classroom to make a difference in the kid's life, because then the kid's going to want to be there, want to be a part of that school family, want to be in that classroom with that family, that leader of that family, which is the teacher. Sometimes, man, I think the more way we try to measure stuff, the more we complicate things. When really, this job, I'm not saying it's easy, but it is pretty simple.
Yeah,
Mm.
simple, but not easy.
Not, dude. It is the. Here's the thing, dude. If you first of all, if you don't love it, it's impossible. I believe it. You can't survive if you don't love it. And if you do love it, it's going to be the most difficult yet rewarding work you could ever imagine.